So it looks like a clown had jumped in and had an issue with Calliope Mori's joke that she had in a previous stream, and they were trying to basically police the way that she should speak. Well, how did Calliope respond? Well, she stood up to censorship.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. VTubers. They have become very popular within the past few years. I mean, it's a growing sensation that continues to grow by the day. But what makes them so entertaining? The fact that, yeah, they play video games. Yeah, they do drawing streams. They do singing and, also free talk and stuff. But what people really love about them is definitely, well, how they feel like real people, Because, you'll have a lot of people that will work for corporations that will do streams for them and things of that sort. They'll come off as, just fake. As if they're just a soulless machine. And then you're just like, oh man, I don't care for any of this. But when it comes to these VTubers, they make it fun, they make it entertaining, and you can relate to them. I mean, it's interesting. They're cool people. Fun to watch, and even I find them very enjoyable. And, well, while you pull in a lot of people with popularity, well, of course, then you pull in the ones that have an issue over nothing. Because God forbid people can joke nowadays. Oh man, you can't make a joke, it's too offensive. Because that's exactly how they acted. They acted like the joke was bad, and good thing is that Calli stood up to this, because this was basically trying to police how Calli could speak. And the good news is she actually stood up to censorship. I mean, this was great. So, this is what happened first off. This person sent the super chat saying, "Hiya, I'm a pretty new viewer, and I have a lot of feedback. I checked out some of your older videos and found something I want to address. Speaking as a Jewish person, I wasn't a big fan of the Shekels joke from your Hollow Knight stream." Oh no, they were upset over a joke. Ladies and gentlemen, it was offensive. Oh God, it's the end of the world because of a joke that offended somebody. Oh my freaking God. In the modern day, it's like jokes can't even be made anymore. And also, considering that this person had to use the whole, speaking as a Jewish person, that sounds like something Twitter does whenever it's like, well, I'm speaking as this community. I on behalf of this community, I am offended. Seriously, that's like trying to make a power play, despite the fact that you don't have power behind your own statement, but you gotta use your entire community of people that only you were offended. Not the entire community, just you, over a little joke that was harmless. I mean, seriously, it's an intimidation tactic, and it's absolutely pathetic. I apologize for bringing up something from such an old stream, but this really didn't sit right with me. Jokes like that play into and propagate harmful stereotypes, as well as help to normalize attitudes based in genuine hatefulness.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
This is absolutely ridiculous. This person's trying to be serious, and here's the thing. What they're actually just doing here is they're just looking at Calli, and they're like, "We want you to censor yourself just for us. Just do it. Just become plastic." Because they can't take a joke. So they immediately go to the offense, whenever it's something that's not even harmful or offensive at all in the slightest. This is absolutely ridiculous. They're trying to normalize censorship is what they're doing here. You look at Dave Chappelle, and I want to make a reference here, because you look at Dave Chappelle, you look at the jokes that he made, right, with his recent special, and you had all the woke clowns get completely butthurt over it, because he made jokes about the LGBTQ plus people, trans people. He makes fun of everything. Nothing is safe. He makes fun of everything. He gives equal jokes to everything. But they were absolutely livid. And people agreed with Dave Chappelle. Most people agreed with him. And the best part is he's like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to bend the knee to these idiots. And he's right. Because you never do. That's why Dave Chappelle is great. And look, they don't even just go after people like Dave Chappelle for making jokes. They go after people they don't like that are successful. If you are lean a different way than they do, have different beliefs, then yeah, they're going to come after you as well. Like Chris Pratt, for example. Recently, I talked about how he, was actually attacked because he thanked his wife for a new healthy daughter, and they were trying to say he didn't love his son, which is absolutely ridiculous. But they tried to use that against him to attack him.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
I mean, that's what these clowns are. They're stupid. You just look at them, and you see them get upset over nothing. And you just laugh at it, because it's like, man, it's like, how thin-skinned are you? How thin-skinned are you really? Like, my God, it's pathetic. Most non-Jewish people aren't aware of just how prevalent and serious of an issue anti-Semitism is. Okay, first off, that's far from the truth. There are plenty of people that are not Jewish that also realize that anti-Semitism is a terrible thing. Are you joking with me? Like, what? What? That is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard. Like, just ever. Like, that's so dumb. That is so dumb. And don't realize how much these jokes help to normalize it. That, and they're just plain hurtful. This sounds like one of the biggest snowflakes I've ever heard in my life. Yes, anti-Semitism is a terrible thing. But just because there's a joke about shekels out there, that doesn't mean that it's going to create more anti-Semitism. Like, oh, God. It's ridiculous to think that. It was a joke, first off, and it wasn't even made in a sense that would be bad. Like, oh, God, today, it's like, no matter what you do, you can't joke about anything anymore. You just can't, because, oh, it's so offensive. You know, and this is what they want to do. They want to try to regulate you so that you can't basically make any jokes. You know, it's like woke humor. It's not funny. You know, anything that gets woke goes to shit. And, you know, it does. And for this one person to get upset over this, just like a vocal minority, you don't see anybody else complaining about this, just this one person. As I said, this sounds exactly like Twitter. I totally get that you were almost certainly unaware of the connotations that joke carried. I'm just letting you know for peace of mind's sake to clarify I bear absolutely no ill will, nobody's perfect, and everyone messes up. God, this sounds like Twitter, as I said, and he had to send $205 to get his point across. I mean, this is a joke. I mean, it really is. This person is a joke. And Calli handled this just well, because what she did was she told them that, hey, you know, if you have any complaints, you have an issue, well, then contact my manager. I mean, yeah, because then, you know, we can go to the company and they can work that out. You know, it makes sense. And she also said that, you know, if you aren't happy with it, then I can send you a refund so you don't lose money. You know, like, but to send $200 to this for like a live stream, like, you know, super chats are important. They always are, because it's the support of the people that follow you, you know. And the thing is, though, is that this person I don't think really cares. I think this is just one of those people says, oh, I'm a fan, but they're not really a fan. You know, because we see that all the time. And how Calli handled this was just a Chad move. I'm going to leave a link to her channel in the description down below. You can check it out. You know, so go give her a follow if you haven't already. She's great. Very fun and entertaining. But also, like, she handled this well. She didn't bend the knee. And, I mean, that's awesome. You know, it just proves how much more of a badass that she already was. And it's good. It's good to see people not bend the knee to people like this that have an issue over nothing. That virtue signal, trying to push this crap. And good on Calli for how well she took care of the situation. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you were new here. And make sure you were still subscribed, because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels. So make sure you were still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on both Discord and Minds. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on both Discord and Minds. The links are in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow can always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.